Hi guys, this is Heather from Whippoorwill Creations. Today we're going to do a silk scarf with some mixed media. Excuse me. Gotta get a sip of coffee. I have to do this in two parts. I'll show you what I did. I did a video before. And I had to delete it because I was editing it and watching it. And I was like, oh my God, I hate this. So, I tried Sharpie markers. And the first thing I tried was a waterfall with a little water lily. And that didn't work out. It bled horribly from the next one that I did, which was just a swirly of red, orange, and yellow. Then I tried doing a crosshatch. That looks kind of cool. You could do that all over the entire scarf. These are just Sharpie markers. And then I tried doing a wreath and a little tree, but you can't even see it anymore. So then I tried pinata inks. I did Baja Blue, turquoise, and then a pearlescent turquoise, which is this shimmery look. And that made it very stiff. I don't know if that's what did it or if it was the alcohol blending solution. But it's too crinkly. It might wash out, I don't know. And then I got out my dyes. I have them in spritz bottles. This is still a little damp in a couple spots. And I kind of like that. This one was just pink and yellow, and I just did streaks, and then I sprayed alcohol over it, and that's what makes it bleed. But anyways, they couldn't torture you to watch the entire thing. So I'm gonna do the mixed media with the spritz of dyes and fabric paint that I've diluted with water. There's a lot of bubbles in this yet, so I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. And I've picked pink, yellow, and purple. And I've got a spritzer, I've got a spritzer bottle of water. I just got this at Walmart. I've also got a spritzer bottle of alcohol. I might try. I don't know. We're just going to play. But I think I want to do the pink first. So like I said, I've only got so much room on my table. So I can only do half of it at a time. So hopefully you will see. Oh, look at my craft table. Don't look at that. I got the pink. I'm just going to spritz it. I'm going to spritz it kind of high up. I'm probably about 12 inches above the table. And I'm just going to spritz it to see where it goes. Ooh, that was a thick one. So I'm going to wipe the tip of my spritzer. And I'm going to spritz again. And I missed the entire thing. Okay. Now I'm going to do yellow. This makes a mess, by the way. But it cleans up easy. It's just water. You just got to clean it up with water. Maybe a little alcohol. I don't know. So now I'm going to do yellow. This one comes out very fine mist. So I'm trying to get a little closer. Okay. Now I'm going to come in with some blue. Oops. I thought I had the cap on it. I didn't. I pulled the little spritzer part right off. So now I'm going to come in with the blue and see what that does. Ooh, that's really strong. That's just kind of pretty though. Now I'm going to come in with the purple. Let's see, where do I want to do it? I'll do it right there. Some right there. And some right there. I'm going to give a little spritz of water on this pink and see what happens. Nothing's happening. So, I'm going to try a little alcohol. Oh, I don't see anything happening with water or alcohol. So, that's good to know. Like I said, this is just a practice because I've never done a scarf like this before using the spritzer bottle. I'm going to come around and I'm going to wipe off this excess before it dries on my cutting mat and my table. I want to make sure it's nice and clean so that when I shift it, I won't streak the silk scarf. I got the scarf, I got a bunch of them actually. They're really inexpensive through Dharma Trading Company. If I remember, I will find them again. They have all different sizes, so you can get whatever size you want. I got, I think these were, I don't know, $2.50 a piece, less than. That was a couple years ago, but I don't think, well, I'll get the link and then I'll, you guys can go shopping on there and pick whichever ones you want. Okay, so am I still in there? Alright, I'm still in frame. I'm going to see if I can lift this and pull it down so I can get the other end. And I know that the water and the alcohol aren't going to do any good, so I'm going to get rid of those. I'm just going to keep my... See if I can lift this up. No. I got to wipe underneath. I don't want any of that. Sorry, one sec. I'm going to wipe off. And I'm going to pull it down. So that we can finish. We got some of it there. Okay, good. All right. Now what did I do first? I did yellow first. So we're going to, no, I did pink first, didn't I? So we're going to do pink again. Ugh, I don't like this bottle. Yuck. Well, this is going to be part of the design. I remember the yellow was very fine, so I got a little closer that time than I did blue. And now purple. Ooh, brilliant. Not brilliant. bright. Not brilliant as in, wow, that was really smart. No, it wasn't. Just a lot of purple. Okay, I will come back when this is dried. Actually, when it's dried, I'm going to give it a heat press. You want your iron to be on silk so that it will heat seal the paint and ink, dye, whatever you want to call it. Whatever media you're going to use. You want to heat it up, and that seals it into the fabric. And then you hand wash it and then let it hang to dry. I'm not going to do that part. I'm just going to do I'm just going to heat it with the iron after it's completely dry, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like all finished. Okay? See you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. This is the scarf that we just did. I pressed it with an iron. Isn't that pretty? I could go back and do more if I wanted to. But when I do that, I ruin it. So I'm going to leave it as is. This is really pretty. I like it. And that is the silk scarf with fabric dyes and fabric paint that's been diluted with a lot of water. I think I did probably 5 parts water or 6 parts water to 1 part ink. Not ink, paint. Fabric paint. This is how you get the silk scarf. I bought, excuse me, the H811. So it's just a nice, smallish side. And I think I paid $2.50 a piece. Maybe less. I gotta get a drink. I want to show you the other one. I rinsed the other one out without ironing it, and this is the part I wanted to show you first. That's the back side. This is the front side. It kept, this is the Pinata inks with the pearlescent turquoise in it. It kept it in there, but I had laid down, and I can't tell you which is which because I haven't tested it. But I laid down a base of alcohol blending solution. And I wanted to just rinse it out before pressing it. And if you can see or hear, it's stiff. So I don't know whether it was the pearlescent or the blending solution. This is the part that I spritzed with the fabric dyes only. The pink kind of washed away on that one. Most everything washed away on that one. The orange was, or the red was left behind, but it turned orange. And then here's what's left over of my waterfall, which is pretty much nothing. But anyways, I wanted to show you this is the epic fail that I did. And then this is the one that I did with fabric dyes and fabric paint that's been diluted. And I like it. If you were to just like tuft it up around your neck, that's really pretty. Love it. Anyways, there you go. I hope you're very creative with this. Get some silk scarves and just play. You know what? I didn't tell you where I got these. I think I got these at Joann's. They were in a pack, like a starter pack. In the section where they put the t-shirts for dyeing and doing all of that stuff. That's where I got them. But they're so old, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's where you can get them at Walmart too. I know I've seen them there. And the So Soft, I can't tell you where I got these. I didn't use this, but it's by Deco Art. Let's see, where's the blue? Fabric paint. This is Island Blue. This is the blue that I used. I poured just a little bit in my spritzer bottle, and I put 5 to 6 parts water in it, and I just shook it up till it was blended nice and something. Whatever. Anyways, that's what I use for this scarf. Well, if you're going to do reds and greens for like Christmassy, that would be really cool. However, red and green will make brown. So what you'll want to do is, let me get some plastic underneath here. We'll do this spot right here. Put a little plastic underneath it. The edges are still wet. I just pressed the rest of it dry. This is with fabric dye now. I'm going to spritz a little green on. And then I'm going to blot some of it up because I don't want to wait for it to dry. Am I banging the table? Banging the table. You want this to be pretty dry before you add your red. And I don't have red. Yes, I do too. Let me get some paper towel. Okay, that's pretty dry. I'm going to get some red here. And now I'll spritz it with the red because this is pretty dry. I don't think it'll blend too much. If it does, then it does. But this is just a sacrificial scarf. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I'm going to blot that out. That makes a pretty one. But like I said, you got to be really careful. Don't spritz it too soon after the green or vice versa, or you're going to get mud. And then you'd let that dry. Heat press it with an iron on a silk setting. I just put it in a bowl of warm soapy water. I just use Dawn. Wring it out really good, and then I hang it up to dry, and then I press it again to get rid of all the wrinkles because it is silk and it will wrinkle. But that's kind of pretty. That would be pretty as a Christmas scarf, wouldn't it? You could also embellish this after it's all done, you know, before you do the washing part. But you want to, and you could save the heat setting for later. Let this dry completely. Get a stencil, get a little pouncer, and then add a little more fabric dye, or maybe fabric paint. Very lightly dab it into the stencil, like a dragonfly or a butterfly or autumn leaves. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty with oranges and reds and browns? Yellows, little green. That would be very cool. All right, this is getting too long. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you try this and post pictures on my Facebook page to let me know how you came out. And if you want to try the Sharpie markers, go for it. Just make sure that when you do the Sharpie marker, you want to Where's my alcohol? You want to do this kind of quick because this has to still be wet on the fabric. And then spritz it so that it makes it bleed. And I got it underneath the other one, so it's going to bleed up through the bottom. Oh, I'm trying to put the lid on the wrong cap. The cap on the wrong bottle. So you see what that looks like? Put some white underneath it so you can see. That's what happens. You want it to bleed if you're going to use a Sharpie marker. Anyways, let me know how yours turn out. Send me pictures. Love to see them. Until next time, have a great afternoon. Enjoy the day. Visit friends. All that good stuff. Have a coffee. And watch some YouTube videos. See you later. Bye.